Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, rather. How are you guys today? Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Alpa Sharma, and we are in the middle of our series where we attempt to learn a lot of vocabulary words through etymology. I hope I'm clearly visible and audible to everyone. Hi, Deepika. Hi, Ahana. Can you see and hear me clearly? Yes, visible? Good afternoon, Vaibhav. So, yesterday we had our first class in the series on etymology, and we tried to memorize a lot of words through two root words. Were you able to recall them by the end of the day? Were you able to memorize them? Did it help you? Because this is the second class in the series today. Yes? Hi Aditya, hi Vaibhav, hi Vishal, hi Arshia. Good to see you here. So here we continue with our series, but before I start off with that, I need to tell you this, that if you're targeting IPMAT and BUJAT for 22 target year, we have a score booster course for you. Please enroll yourself for the course at the earliest if these exams are your target, because this is the best match here you're going to get. And if you're targeting IPMAT, BUJAT, SET, NPAT exams for 22 target year, we have a batch 3 that we have recently launched. So rush up, enroll yourself at the earliest, because we don't have a lot of time left for these examinations for 22. All our eminent faculties, Neha ma'am, Ankur sir, Vinod sir, Salik sir, Rabia ma'am are going to be teaching in this batch. So rush up and don't waste your time at all. Hi everyone. Yes. Yes, very good. Aditya, if you have not seen that, make sure you do that after the class. It's a continuation of the series, okay? I'll be bringing 3 such classes. Today is the second class and tomorrow I'll be bringing the third class. And before I... Telegram group link, okay, I'll do that by the end of the class, okay, Vaibhav? Acha, before I proceed with it, there are a couple of things I would want to know from you. So, after this class ends, I would like to know from you that if you would want me to take more classes, tomorrow is the third class in the series, we have only 3 classes. Would you want me to continue with the series with few more classes on etymology, or would you want me to take a different topic altogether? So that is what I would want to know from you, and here is the Telegram group. And it's linked, Vaibhav, you could join it. Yes? So let's start off with our vocabulary from today's session, and then by the end of the class, we'll be talking about what are the new things that we can pick up in our series. Okay? गुड मॉर्निंग मिस, नोटिफिकेशन नहीं आई? इस सेशन की आपने सब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया होगा, आपने रिमाइंडर सेट नहीं किया होगा. So if you want that you don't miss out on these series, you need to subscribe to the channel and set a reminder for the class. Yes? Okay, so I'm going to continue with the series for 1 more week at least, and then we'll take up another topic altogether. Okay? Good. So here we are with our first root word of the class. Somebody who does not know what root words, prefixes, suffixes and etymology is, please go back to my yesterday's video after the class ends and you'll know exactly about what these are. What we're going to try to do is we will make a tree out of one root word that I give you, which will give birth to a lot of new fruits, leaves and branches. And these fruits, leaves and branches are going to be English words that we're going to try to memorize. So the first root word that we have today is fid or fidel, which means trust or faith. Can you think of words with fid or fidel where the meaning belief, trust, faith or true is hidden? Can you think of them before I tell you any words? Fidelity, yes, trusting certainly comes from the same root word. Deepika, I still am not well, but I think you missed it out. I took a class at 10 a.m. So I got up at 6. I just could not gather the courage and effort and energy to take the 7 a.m. class. 6:30 I had to reschedule the class at 10 a.m. I'm really sorry for that, but the class happened at 10 a.m. Please watch the recorded video. Malified, very good. Fidelity, bona fide. Correct. Confide, fiduciary, very good. Confidence, देखो सब में, for people who don't know this, there's a common thing that you see in all of these words, a common meaning, and that is trust. And through this, I'm going to take a lot of words out and we'll try to memorize them. So here we go with the first word. Fidelity. So fidelity is when you do something that's faithful, okay, and people can believe on you because you are loyal to them. That is fidelity. And of course, if I add a negative prefix to it, it means infidelity, right? So in is a negative prefix. Before I talk more about fidelity, let's discuss in, like appropriate and inappropriate and correct and incorrect. So in is a negative prefix. So words where we can break the word into in, add a root word, in acts like a negative prefix. There are lots of negative prefixes, but remember, every word that starts with in does not have a negative meaning or an opposite meaning attached to it. You have to be very careful while you're working on etymology. So inside does not have in as a prefix. Thus, in is not a negative prefix here. But in infidelity, in is a negative prefix. In incorrect and inappropriate, they are negative prefixes. So fidelity is a faithfulness attitude that you have so that people can trust on you because you are loyal to them. So I'll show you a sentence. Oh, just a minute. Give me 1 second. Am I audible now? Am I audible? Sorry guys, my headphones stuck. Hi everyone who've joined me late. I hope I'm clearly audible. Yeah. Okay, so let's take an example. One second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Yes. So let's take an example of fidelity. He sought only for the strictest fidelity to justice. So he wanted complete fidelity, complete loyalty and support is fidelity. A common sign that is used worldwide for fidelity is this heart, support and trustworthiness and faithfulness throughout. So this is the root word FID, which means trust. Let's move to the next word of the class. Perfidious. What can you think of the meaning of the word from the picture that I've shown you? Can you try to guess it? Perfidy. Yes, Tanu, you're absolutely right. Can you guess the meaning of this word with the picture that I've shown you? Anyone? Anybody? Perfidious. Tanu, you need to be quiet. Any guesses? This is the second, the first root word, second word. Disloyal, betrayal, not faithful. Yes, absolutely. So perfidious is showing that you are a very loyal person, but behind the back you break somebody's trust. So a perfidious lover, somebody who's deceitful. Deceitful kaun hota hai? Deceitful is a person who pretends he's very loyal to you, but he's a backstabber. I'll teach you another idiom with this, and that is Judas's kiss. This is another idiom from the Greek mythology. Judas's kiss means perfidious. So Judas, if you've seen the Last Supper painting, Leonardo da Vinci's painting, you've seen that? Jesus Christ sitting in the middle, and then there are disciples at the dinner table, at the supper table, at both the sides. And then there is one guy, Judas, sitting there. So Judas's kiss. Kiss is the sign of affection. So Judas pretended that he is very affectionate towards Jesus Christ, but he betrayed Jesus. And thus the idiom Judas's kiss means perfidious, or somebody who is betraying somebody else. All right. So yes, that is perfidious for sure. A perfidious lover, somebody who betrays you. Dekho, the knife at the back. A backstabber is another idiom with it. So FID is the root word, but it's untrustworthiness. The third word from FID is bona fide. Now let me break the word. BON means good. Like bon voyage, bon appetit. Bon is good. And FID, of course, means faith. We've already done that. So something that is done in good faith is bona fide. What is the opposite word to bona fide? Some of you had already answered to me in the, yes, their last meal together, Priya. Yes. So, what is the opposite word to it? Some of you have already answered to me in the chat box beforehand. What is the opposite word to bona fide? Anyone? Yes, tell me. The Judas's kiss, I told you the story, Trasik. That's the origination. It's a legal maxim as well. Yes, malified for sure. So, malified is the opposite. Something done in bad intention, bad faith. So, mal means bad. This is also a root word. Thus, malnutrition is bad nutrition. Malintention is bad intention. Okay, so mal means bad. Remember, with one root word we can link so many more words. That is the beauty of etymology. So bona fide is something that is done in good faith. Can anybody give me an example of how can bona fide be used? Bona fide कैसे use कर सकते हैं sentence में? Example में. Can anybody give me an example here? Bona fide का. Perfidious. Yes. Malified is bad faith, correct, and bona fide is good faith. So can anyone give me an example of using bona fide? कैसे bona fide को use करते हैं actual scenarios में? Malware, yes, malware is another example of mal as bad. Yes. So malicious, very good, Vishal. Yes, malicious also. Bad intention is malicious. Wrong intentions के साथ आपने कोई चीज करी. Evil intentions के साथ is malicious. Alright, let's move to the next word of the class. Confidant. Okay, one word is confident. It is different to confidant. A confident person is who has a lot of confidence and can speak with all the might that he has without being scared of anything. He is confident. But confidant is a person, look at this picture. Confidant is a person who you trust, who you can share your secrets with. A trusted person. Thus, FID is trust. So confidant is a person who you trust and you share all your personal thoughts, your mind, what's going in your head with that person. That is a confidant. Please do not be confused with confident. A close confidant of the princess. That means the princess used to share her secrets with this person. Is confidant. It is a bona fide organization. Yes, you can say that. Bona fide government schemes, Deepika, sorry. Very good. Yes, government schemes जो अच्छे intention के साथ करी गई है, कोई political agenda नहीं है. Yes. Are some politicians work with bona fide attitude? Yes, that could be correct. Correct. I'm better, Janvi. I'm much better right now. Correct. Yes, believing in yourself. That is what it is, Trasik. Okay, let's move to the next word. I hope this makes sense, everyone. Confidant and confident. Then we have the next root word of the class, that is LOC or LOQ. It means speak or talk. Okay, so any words that you see LOC or LOQ used as a root word, it means talking or speaking. My younger sis is confidant for me. Yes, good sentence. I missed morning editorial class. Sakhi, I also got up at 6 bache. I tried till 6:30 if I could take the class, but I just could not. And I still I'm not really well, but I'm recuperating, and tomorrow it's going to be at 7 only. Today, I hope you understand, I had to take it at 10 a.m. but tomorrow it's going to be at 7 a.m. back. Okay? I'm so sorry. Why are you frustrated? You don't have to be frustrated, guys. Exactly, Deepika, you're right. Confident related to belief and confidant related to trust. Laconic, interlocutor, loquacious, location. नहीं, deadlock में नहीं होगा. देखो, वो lock होता है बंद करना. So deadlock means now you're unable to move ahead. That is deadlock. But here it's a little different. Okay? Here it means speak. So deadlock means speaking से related कुछ भी नहीं है. It will not. Dislocate. नहीं देखो अभिनव, I'll help you. I think आपको मीनिंग समझ में नहीं आया. ये LOC डिफरेंट है. लोकेशन से बना है लोकेट और रीलोकेट और डिसलोकेट, which means आपकी प्रेजेंस एक प्लेस में. But this LOC means speak. So we have to be very confident and very careful about the usage of LOC. Yes, these words are correct, Abhinav. The second suggestion is correct. Eloquent, loquacious, elocution. So let's start with the words here. The first word, grandiloquent. ब्रेक करते हैं वर्ड को. ग्रैंड मतलब बिग. LOQ मतलब चौक. सो जो बहुत पॉम्पसली बात करते हैं, पॉम्पस मतलब बड़ा चढ़ा के, मैंने ये किया, मैंने वो किया, दिस इज माई अचीवमेंट एंड आई एम टू सुपीरियर टू एवरीवन एल्स. That is grandiloquent. Being a very pompous speech, a pompous way of talking, extravagant in language. Extravagant can also be style. So Ambani's weddings are grandiloquent. अच्छा, एक बात और याद रखना. LOQ, just a minute, I'll go back. LOC and LOQ means speak. It could also mean write. So if I write something in a very exaggerated manner, extravagant manner, that writing could also be called a grandiloquent piece of writing. So speak or write. Mostly it was about speaking only, but usually speak or write are interconnected. That's why writing को भी हम LOC, LOQ से link करते हैं. So grandiloquent is a very high, showy, pretentious, full of style and बहुत बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलना is grandiloquent. Yes, it's a pompous speech. Talk vigorously could also be grandiloquent. Yes. No, Priya, it's different. Loquacious ज़्यादा बोलना, but grandiloquent बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलना. It's different. Okay? Yes. Trasik, you are right. Magniloquent, grandiloquent. ये दोनों synonyms है. I'll write this down for you. Yes, you're absolutely right. Magniloquent and grandiloquent are synonymous. Okay? So magni is also big. Magnifying glass क्या करता है? It shows you a bigger picture of what is small. Right? तो उसी से ही magniloquent आया and grandiloquent आया. The next word for the class is here. Eloquent. An eloquent speaker like Shashi Tharoor, somebody who speaks very fluently, talks very fluently, is not stuck with anything, is eloquent. So an eloquent speech, our Prime Minister is an eloquent speaker for sure. Shashi Tharoor is an eloquent speaker. Barack Obama for sure is an eloquent speaker. So a letter which is eloquent, इसके लिए एक related word आपको कराती हूँ मैं. Related, not exactly a synonym. Verbose. Verbose का मतलब क्या होता है? Who will tell me? Articulate. Yes. Oh yes, Falguni, correct. A very good example. Blowing his own trumpet is grandiloquent. Deepika, yes. Hyperbole भी बोल सकते हो. Yes. Articulate. Voluble. Trasic related. It's a related word. What does verbose mean? Anyone? Verbose. I'll teach you this word. It's a easy one. So let's break the word. Verb. Yes, Trasik, you're right. Who talks a lot. Yes. So let's break the word. Verb. Verbs हम grammar में use करते हैं. कोई जो अपनी स्पीच में बहुत सारे वर्ब्स यूज कर ले, इससे याद कर लेना, टेक्निकली आया नहीं है वर्ड इससे, इट्स ओनली अ वे ऑफ मेमोराइजिंग. Somebody who uses a lot of verbs in his speeches so that the speech is so long that he keeps using verbs again and again and again, using a lot of words in a very lengthy long speech. It may not make sense actually, but a very lengthy one is verbose. So verbose could be a way of talking or way of writing, both. And that's why it's a related word to eloquent. Whereas eloquent is one who talks fluently. It may not necessarily be long, but verbose needs to be a very long one. That's the difference between these two words. So an eloquent speech is a very impressive, a very fluent one. Okay? Using more words than that are needed. Yes, Mahima, that is verbose. And it has a lot of synonyms, so you could work on that as well. Let's move to the next word. Circumlocution. Circum, circle. घुमा फिरा के, point पे नहीं आना, unnecessary घुमाते रहना बातों को. We did so many idioms with this. Can you recall the idioms if you've seen my idiom classes? Can you recall? Constantly घूमते रहना आगे पीछे. Oh, yes, here it is. So that is circumlocution. Verbose नहीं आया समझ में? Verbose जो बहुत लंबी लंबी बात करेगा, बहुत constantly बोलता रहेगा, is verbose. Okay, so voluble is also a person who you want to listen because that person words are valuable. Voluble who, yes, impressive is voluble. Red herring, or maybe beating around the bush. Yes, Deepika, yes, beating around the bush. So that is one idiom we did with circumlocution, not coming to the point, or maybe घूमते रहना आसपास. His admission came after years of circumlocution. घुमाते रहा उसको admission के लिए बहुत सालों तक, and then finally he came to the point, using more than necessary, more words than necessary. देखो, he's reading a speech. It's a circumlocution because the speech has so many words, so many pages. More than necessary is circumlocution. So circle से याद कर लेना, circumlocution. Good to go, everyone? Yes. Now, have you shared this video? Yes. Somebody who shared it can send me a thumbs up. If you haven't shared it, then please do it. Right? It's my request to avoiding the point is circumlocution. Yes. Next one. Colloquium is usually a place or a meeting where you discuss, talk about a lot of, it's like a conference is colloquium. So LOQ, where you talk, you discuss ideas. This is an example of a colloquium where a business meeting, a business conference, an academic conference where things are discussed in a lot of detail is colloquium. Do you get this? Thank you, my kids. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. So, this word was easy? Yes? Everyone? Yes, exactly, Tanu. IUM, like consortium. Can you give me more words with IUM? I gave you one with colloquium and consortium. Can you give me more words? Podium, stadium. Yes, yes, Tanu, yes. All of these. Debates could also happen there. Yes, Rafat, you're right. Debates could also happen there. So podium, stadium, consortium. It's a easy, yes. Next one. Soliloquy. What does soli mean? You know what does LOQ mean. What does soli mean? LOQ is talking. Soli say solidarity, solitary, or soliloquy. What is the common meaning? Can you guess it? Aquarium. Sodium, magnesium, तो सोचना पड़ेगा if it has a root word or not. Soli is self. Yes, alone. So solitary, akela. Have you read the poems A Solitary Reaper in your school? She was the only reaper singing a song to herself. Be oneself is soli or solo. Yes, solo. Se hi bana. So then we have solitary. Solitude is oneness. And then we have solidarity. Everybody comes together as one is solidarity. So remember, see, of course, loneliness, Sakhi, is a related meaning. But loneliness comes with a negative tinge, whereas solidarity comes with a positive one. So it could be used in either of these senses. Okay? So here we go. Soliloquy, Soliloquy is talking to oneself. Usually, मैंने ये example क्यों लिया? Usually plays में a person, because what is going on in his mind, he will recite it aloud. It looks like he is talking to oneself. ऐसा आपने plays में देखा होगा. अच्छा मुझे ऐसा करना चाहिए, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, पता लगाना चाहिए. What are you doing? You're talking to oneself. That is soliloquy. Super easy to break the word and memorize it. So, in Shakespeare's drama, yes, Yashashvi, yes, that is exactly why this picture is here. By Shakespeare's stories and drama. School में ऐसी कोई poem नहीं थी. Okay, मेरे स्कूल में थी. Solicitor, हाँ बिल्कुल आप यूज कर सकते हो सेम रूट वर्ड के साथ. मेरे क्लास 8th, 9th, 10th, I don't remember which year, but I had this solitary reaper. But if you don't have read this poem, you, I think, should find it out and read it. The poem is A Solitary Reaper. Now, before I wind up the class, a couple of things that I would want to know from you. That is, आज मेरी वीडियो टीम बहुत एक्टिव है. आज सबकी मैसेजेस डिलीट कर रही है. आप खुद डिलीट कर रहे हो कि वीडियो टीम डिलीट कर रही है? Etymology of solicitor, OR and soli. Sakhi, sometimes they do, yes. Yes, they do sometimes. Okay? Alright. So, now, before I end up the class, I want two things to discuss with you. First, that is, you have to share the video. Second is that, which I had already asked in the beginning of the class, do you want me to continue with the series of root words, etymology, and make you memorize more words through this? If okay, so if you want this series to continue, say a yes, and then one more week we can do the series, and then I can come up with a new series, maybe on critical reasoning or reading comprehensions. We could solve some small reading comprehensions and try to identify the main idea of the passage. Okay, so yes, you would want me to continue with the series for one more week. Collegium, very good. Ayush, sorry, yes. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the series for one more week, and then I'm going to come up with some classes on critical reasoning and reading comprehension. So make sure you've shared the video with everyone. If you haven't done that yet, I shall see you tomorrow again at 12:30. Make sure all of you be on time. Word power made easy हो गई थी. Should I start 30 days tomorrow? No, Trasik. Word power made easy के end में there is a list of words, ma'am, that you need to memorize. Those are high frequency words. Please start doing them. Ma'am, in yesterday evening class, did you discuss about the current affairs of 2023 CLAT? Yes, I did. Thank you, everyone. Have a very, very good day. Bye, everyone.